Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you all who don't know who I am, my name is LaCheryl, and I'm glad you were able to join me today. I wanted to do a $1 million brow tutorial on a budget of maybe like $3 or $4 because I don't know how many times I have to reiterate this. Your girl is cheap. I don't believe in spending a whole lot of money on a product because of its name when I can get the same effect, the same results from something totally cheaper. This method has been working for me for years. I haven't changed it. Only thing that has changed is the price of the concealer, and it's cheap, but everything else is the same. So I wanted to go ahead and get started. I figured I was getting ready to do a tutorial, so I figured I would go ahead and film my brows as a separate video. Like I said, I feel like it's no need to purchase a whole bunch of products, and I mean, just to do your brows. I mean, your brows are certainly important, but I don't think that it warrants going out and doing something totally extra and different. But that's just my opinion, okay? So I'm gonna just jump right into it. The first thing that you do need to know is that it is not important to get a perfectly arched brow. Now my brows are arched a little bit. They're not even, they definitely not sisters today. They're cousins. But I mean, who gives a shit? Because once I'm done, you're not gonna be able to tell. Okay? So this is what I like to do. I like to get all up on the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I sharpen my pencil. And this is a cheap pencil, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see this. Most likely it is Wet n Wild because that's what I tend to use. Yeah. And I sharpened it. And I got my brows. And you can take a spoolie or a eyebrow comb. This one, I think it was maybe like $2 at Dollar General somewhere. And I like to brush the beginning of my brows up and the middle and the end over. Okay, so now we got that, and we're gonna take our brush, our crayon, whatever you want to call it, and I just like to fake an arch, you know, just like draw an arch. Now I'm gonna do them a little different from what I normally do them. I'll make them thicker. So I'm going to take little strokes, check mark strokes. Okay. And I'm not going to, I'm going to do this to, I'd say, about right there. Now, when I do that, I start at the bottom. And I draw a line at the bottom, okay? I'm going to also draw a line at the top. And like I say, y'all, these do not have to be perfect. Okay. Now, normally I leave this end a little thin. I'm going to make it just a little thicker because I just want to show you. You can pretty much do whatever to your brows that you want. Okay, and then I go back in and I fill that in. Okay, and once I fill that in, I take my comb and I start to brush. And all I'm doing is distributing the color throughout my brow. Now when I get to right here, I start brushing up. And I brush hard, and I don't worry about the direction that this goes. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna conceal that away anyway and foundation that away. So the beginning of your brow, as long as it's just not harsh, something like that, you'll be okay. Okay, and like I said, we're just distributing the color because we don't want super harsh brows. If you like your brow a little longer, you know, elongate that sucker. Do what you gotta do. Okay, that's that. Now, if you're one of those people that don't have a lot of brows, I would suggest putting a primer over your brow or whatever product you find that works for you. Okay. Then the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this LA Pro Girl concealer. I'm gonna put a little bit on my hand. That's too much. but whatever. And I'm going to take an angle brush. Whatever brush you have that works, you need it to have a thin tip to it. That's the most important thing. Okay. And we're going to carve out these brows. Now we're going to start, of course, after. Not right here. We're going to go past that. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. But whatever color that you put there, you want to drag it down. And I just drag it all the way down. Just drag it all the way down, so that it can become a base for whatever color that you decide to use. And I'm gonna do that because, like I said, I'm gonna do a tutorial after this. And you just pat it in there. Now you can choose to use a lighter color on the top. I'm not, because you know, when I put my color, I don't like the halo look or anything. But when I put my foundation on, that's going to take care of that. I'm going to blend that in. So, same thing. That's why I said everybody kind of does the same thing. So, and then I just blend that out as well, just to diffuse the color a little bit. Now if you were just one of those people that like to have your brows beat and before you went out somewhere, you would most definitely not want to use something this bright, because that ain't gonna turn out too good for you. And just blend it out so that when you do get ready to do your foundation, it blends right on in with it. Now I know they look big right now, but that's okay. That is fine. Fix that later. I'm just setting it with Sasha Buttercup. Just put a little on there. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with my other brow. I'm sharpening my pencil again. Okay. You see that? That looks a hot mess, don't it? And that's cool. Because we're gonna fix it. Same thing. And if you're someone like me, like I said, I don't like to use a lot of highlight under my brow. I like more of a neutral highlight. And I am going to mute that out. And go over the top the same way. Same way. Then you get, like I say, you get your pencil, then you get your brush and blend it out. Now, if you don't like your brows thick, of course, do them how you want to. But that's how I get them. And this way you can pretty much get them perfect. If you see that you've messed up on something, go in there, add a little color, fix it. Okay, and then once again I take my Sasha Buttercup and set it. Now, if you have some kind of brow gel that you like to use, go ahead and apply that. That way you can set it. But honestly, this seems to work for me. I have no problems out of this. There we go. That's better. Okay, babies. And look at your brows. I don't want to keep bothering them too much because I'm going to be doing a lot of this when I do my tooth. And I don't want to mess with them because I will. But yeah, that's it. So I hope this was helpful to you. So that's it. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and like. Because, you know, you get people to watch your videos, but they'll never like them. I was bad at that, so I started liking people's videos. You know, so like, subscribe. Any questions, you can leave them below. And I will see you guys later. Peace.